This goes back to the problem that the euro crisis hasn't gone away. It's just been sleeping. And every time there's a political moment like this, a catalyst, there is the possibility of having another kind of semi-crisis. And it goes back to all those issues that, remember, we talked about many times about Italy having a problem with its kind of productivity levels in comparison to Germany, them being still yoked into the same currency. And yes, as a result, people are very nervous about Italy's place within the euro. You've mentioned these two very radical parties are both quite Eurosceptic, and they tried to nominate a finance minister who was Eurosceptic as well. So you've seen markets come off quite a lot over the course of the last few days. We can look at the Italian stock market, the Milan stock market. That's come down pretty much every day since in the last few weeks. And so at the moment it's down towards a low there. But this, by the way, I mean, you know, I was in Milan just last week and it was starting to come off. But just as the chaos has started to increase, it's come off even further. And another chart that's just worth looking at is something that I view as a kind of stress measure of Italy. It basically takes the borrowing rate for Italy, the government borrowing rate, and compares it with Germany. I think we can have a look at that as well, or at least I hope we can. This essentially shows you just how stressed investors are around the world about about the state of the Italian economy. This shows you just how much Italian bond yields are in comparison to German. So you can see before the euro crisis, they were relatively low spread there. That was the height of the euro crisis. Silvio Berlusconi lost his position there. He resigned as prime minister. Another technocrat prime minister, Mario Monti, was brought in to try to sort things out, and then gradually he imposed lots of austerity policies, and that gradually brought these borrowing costs down. As I said, the higher this is, the more nervous people are at the moment. But just look at what's happened recently. Because they're worried about this new technocratic prime minister, because they're worried about his unpopularity, because they're worried also that there might well be another election quite soon, this spread has gone up to very high levels, actually the highest it's been since 2013. So really, when you're looking at Italy and also looking at Spain, where there may well be another election soon, and Greece, where there's due to be elections towards the end of this year, there are concerns again that the euro crisis is coming back to bite us, and that could be a big worry, not just for Italy, but all across the Eurozone, really.